Alright guys, I finally made it. So we have car wash entrance, and you guys see the vibe. So they took Renzel around to actually go get washed and then come back, and I guess the process is going to happen here. So I'm just going to hang around for the process, see as much content footage I could get, and see what Renzel look like. People. See what Renzel turned into. So the prices, they actually charged $159.99 plus tax, so it came out to like $170. And they got this complete shampoo interior. I'm looking at that, shampoo floors and seats, because I think that's maybe the next thing I want to do, because I got the peanut butter seats and the seats was a little bit janky, so I don't know. Not the seats that on the carpet. So I may show them to see if, you know, if the process to get done. So I'll tap back in with y'all when Renzel come back around and you see the steps that get done with the polish compound. Alright, so this is just the before of how the truck looked. Just washed. Super clean, right? Yeah, let me ask you a question. So you see the hood is kind of cloudy. You see, so it would improve a little bit, because the person, when I bought it, I guess whatever, they just did whatever, but so like when you do it, you think like, you see how I got like a little, it's gonna kind of help it with the rubbing compound?
Maybe, okay, let me try this I can do, okay, but I see.
But yeah, the hood, yeah, the hood is, yeah, and so.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
Just shit down. All right, guys. So it's not bad. So I just want to say, so you're using rubbing compound and then you're gonna do a polish, right? So yeah, see, basically, not bad, not that bad, but you know. So hopefully we get a good turnout. Then the top, as I said, the top is faded from the sun. So, but the hood, you want to see what that hood come out to look like. Man. No, that's how, yeah, it don't, because it's closed. Yeah, I think it's like an aftermarket. Yeah, it's closed, it's closed. Okay. It's an aftermarket hood. When I bought it, that's what it is for now. So I'm just trying my best with it. It is what it is. All right, guys, so as I said, still looking good, should look better. All right, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. All right, so they treating the top. The top, I told you the top look crazy with the sun fade. So the top is getting treated. And as y'all know, Renzel is down, garage kept. I keep everything garage kept. So I think Renzel came from, I think South Carolina or something like that. So with the top, the sun faded the top like crazy. So as I said, you know, they treating the top, and hopefully the top could look a little bit better. You know what I mean? Maybe we start washing the top, because I kind of abandoned the top because of the fact that the sun faded it. But maybe in the future, if Renzel turned out to be what he will be, then You never know, Renzel may get a whole new paint job, but it look like with this spray wax, not bad. I can't wait to see like all these little scuffs, which I'm gonna eventually get a new bumper anyway. But even like right here, I don't know what faded right there, but it is what it is. What is that? That's like a wax?
No.
What is that chemical?
That's clay now.
Oh, that's clay. Oh, okay. Oh, so y'all. So y'all clay it first, and then okay.
Wash first, clay. 10 pounds, glaze, and wax.
Okay. It's a process.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's like 4 hours.
Yeah. It's a process.
I've been working with him, so it's maybe.
So y'all do it.
2 hours.
So y'all know how to do it.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
That's why I do together.
I got you. I appreciate it. Okay, that's a clay. Okay. I said a wax. I take that back, people. So I guess when I do, I may have to do the box Chevy again, but yeah, this truck needed it. So it looked like a pretty suburban, pretty active day, even though they said it's gonna rain, but hopefully I'll beat the rain. And yeah. A little bit slow for the oil change, but okay. Renzel is not too bad. All right, so as I said, let them, they prep, do their clean process first, and then when they hit it with the machine, we're gonna see exactly what it look like, and yeah. All right, guys, so the machine process has started. Hold on, guys, I don't wanna get in y'all way too much. I don't wanna get in their way too much while they're working. I had to ask respectfully, can I record a little bit? But oh, that thing look like glass, man. That thing looks super good. That look nice. It's a big improvement. Very big improvement. Very big improvement. As I said, this is what I've been waiting for. As I said, I'm OCD with the body. So that's why I had to do this. Why would I got a whole new paint job? But I say, rather than, take baby steps, people, take baby steps. That's why I say I gotta get a new bumper, but whatever, I do all that next year. Renzel gotta work a little bit harder, so I'm gonna take super baby steps. I gotta get a whole new bumper and whole new whatever. But maybe I'll link up with a dope body person that wanna actually network and like they got this dude named PC Customizing. I don't know if you follow my channel, my guy, but boy, if Renzel get in your hands, I already know. So just kind of stay out the way and just look at the process of the buff out the way. Bumper kind of took a hit. People kept on like scuffing the bumpers and stuff like that, but and the hood was actually pretty. Whoever painted the hood didn't they just painted it and just left it to dry. So it kind of got what you call it, wet sanded. So. And compound, so if it come out better than what it was, it is what it is. can't complain about that. Guys, it's gonna be a long day, so all right, I'm going to let these guys work, and I'm just gonna give y'all bits and pieces of what's going on as we get along. So I don't know where his partner's at. If his partner jump on this too, oh man, we have something going here. There go his partner, so I guess one side or the other, hell yeah. And we gonna knock it out like Pacquiao. That's what I wanna see. Knock it out like Pacquiao. Hopefully the rain hold up until I get done. And there go that long sleeve I always wanted. Maybe if the channel grow, I get a long sleeve without the black shirt and tie. Okay. You guys about to beat it up now. Just imagine I had 3 guys on this. 4 guys, 1 on the top, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, 6, 2 on the side. That's why I ain't want to do this myself, because I maybe could do it, but it just take a lot, because I'm not really like seasoned in doing this. If I was seasoned, then it would have been something different. So that's why I said I'm gonna take it to a professional, somebody that be doing this every day, and that's what I gotta do sometimes. I could have did it, but it maybe would have took me like super duper long for me to, and then I don't got a machine, I don't got the pads, I don't got the proper stuff. Like, these guys been doing this ish forever, over 10 years. So that's what I'm saying. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I said I may have to do, well, the box Chevy, I want to do something different with the box Chevy next time. I want to do basically what is that protective film, the clear protective film for the box Chevy, so I could protect the paint and whatever, scratches, whatever. So it'll run me a couple of bucks when I do that, but that's something I just have to do. I'm not maybe gonna do the whole thing, but I'm maybe gonna do partial. So I know that's like the hardest part, doing the top. He a professional. Do this all the time, so I like to see what that faded top will look like. See, they got like certain speeds. I remember when I was doing the hood, I didn't know what speed. That YouTube was trying to, everybody does it different. So YouTube is a little bit bad sometimes when you're trying to do like detailing work you never did it before, and they try to tell you, go this speed, do that. Like everybody's stuff is like different. So it's like I ain't know if I was doing it right, wrong, what. But that's why sometimes you just gotta pay for the service, boy. That's why you gotta pay for the service sometimes. All right, but as I said, we working. So I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a few, and we're gonna see exactly how far we got. It look like the rain when I start tackling now. So let's see how far, they got. So I heard it's kind of hit the bumper, like a brand new bumper. Getting inside. It's maybe you get a little shine off the top. I can't wait till them rotors come. Big difference. Maybe I have to throw some paint on them calipers. I'm actually looking to that. The caliper bracket, maybe. I think I want to do. I don't think I want to do the caliper. Maybe the bracket. I really should take the bracket and get powder coated, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a black, or maybe just hit it with a I don't know what color to hit it with. Hit it maybe with no color. I'm not sure like what I want to do. I think I may have to maybe. It's a lot of work. So I gotta figure it. Time is precious, people. I mean, time is very, very precious. I try not to lose a day of, everything is work, but I try to make the best of my day to make it productive. And that's basically how I kind of go with that. So what time it is? It's about 12 right now. So we take it from there. I don't know what time is lunchtime, because sometimes when people be doing work, lunchtime be like 1 o'clock or 12:30, and then I lose like a whole half an hour. So, come on, man, tap in, jump in. You need to jump in. Oh, you need to jump in and work. Okay. I'll be dope as hell. Look like they do some kind of body work here too. Somebody doing some body work. What's going on with these pickups, Toyota? I don't know. Escalade VV. Oh, I'm seeing big raindrops. I may have to tuck inside for a while. I would like this rain when it comes. And once the rain start coming, I'm gonna tuck Renzel in the garage and take the Toyota out. That's how we gonna do that. That's exactly how we gonna do that. And I'm cool with it. And a lot of people coming for car washes still too. But I guess what time the rain goes stop. Let's look at the weather, people. So we're saying 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Saying the whole damn day, but they're saying that the percentage is super low anyway. So 30, 50, not that bad. Maybe just blow by anyway. Now it's saying we good, so I'm saying by like 2 o'clock. Supposed to get some janky weather, so. Alright. We're tackling one side, so. Then they gotta hit it like, I believe the process from me getting it done, they gotta do that. It's like a three-time deal, so. Alright. It don't move. Yeah, it don't move. Yeah. Rain coming. Looking good. Alright guys, so I'm done. So they was talking like some 2-3 hours, but it was 2 in the morning, so I mean, I'm like, alright, whatever. So they did what they did. And I'm basically, I'm out of here. But, you know, it's still wet outside, so I have to actually, you know, go back and maybe wipe And Renzel's gonna stay in the garage for the day, so I'm just gonna do just a wipe of the residue right now. That's gonna be on Renzel, but as I said, just had to get that kind of done. Even though the rain caught me, I was hoping the rain didn't catch me, and I was able to secure Renzel back in the garage without the rain. But the rain ended up catching me. It looked like it kind of seized up. I guess I don't know if it's gonna come back down. Let me look at my phone. Phone still saying go ahead. Still go ahead. But alright, at least it's not pouring, but alright, we gonna take a better look. I'm gonna pull up to the gas station, grab a coffee like I should. Kinda hungry, need to figure out something to eat also. But I think I'm gonna switch cars before I do that one. I don't think I'm gonna I wanna get Renzel back in the garage, and then just do a quick walk around and we see what it is. I mean, it looked good. Not like it didn't look good before, but I just wanted to basically let the machine do what it do on Renzel. The top is still, as I said, the top took a hit, so the top actually needs to get painted. So as I said, I'm just doing as much as I can this year, and that's all I'm doing this year. So this is actually the last when I do the rotors and just oil changes. That's it. I'm outside. So I did what I did for Renzel. I spent the money. I didn't cut no corners, and that's it. So I took advantage of the rainy day today, and rather not do nothing, I said, let me get Renzel cleaned up. So tomorrow's another day. Maybe I'm gonna pull Renzel out. Maybe not. I gotta pull that charger out. Excuse me, people. I gotta actually edit some videos too. What's going on with this traffic? This traffic is OD. What's going on here? Y'all blowing your horn at me and I can't do nothing. What's up with this bus? Bus is some corny-ish. Oh man, I'm like caught like in the middle of traffic, and that's crazy because some double park car. So it is what it is. Don't go around, don't hit me, homie. I'm sorry, I got caught in the mix of the traffic. Sorry. I got caught in the mix, people. Got caught in the mix. Got caught in the mix. Don't hit me, don't clip me, don't clip me. I got y'all on camera, bro. Alright, hurry up, man, so I could get Renzel tucked. Is that light gonna change? No. Yes. No. Yes. There you go. Oh, you just wanna jump? Smart, homie. Smart. Alright, guys, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all, man. Just a bunch of traffic right now. So, when we get to the gas station, then we walk around and, we see what it is. Alright, later. Alright, guys, I'm back. I couldn't do a walk around before because of the fact that where they had it wasn't enough room for me to walk around, but I got the little raindrops on it, as y'all can see. I know can't really see it until I wipe it up in the garage, but it's 10 times better than before. I don't know why he ain't pay no mind to this right here. A little damaged part, rag maybe caught it a little bit. But yeah, I just had to get it done. I just had to clean it up the best way I can. And them guys did okay. And did okay. So this is basically the new dirt. Just came out a little bit. I think they tried to throw some spray wax, some cheap spray wax on there, but I got the good spray wax that make the big raindrops. So the top, it was on the top. Top, I don't know what they too much did on the top, but the top looked better than before because they hit it with the machine. So, and see, shit I wiped here. Little things like that. Oh, look at that. They didn't catch the jabs. They didn't do the jabs. So I have to wipe the jabs. I'm like OCD with the jabs. I gotta clean my jabs. So, all right, well, got that part done. So now when I do the next initial wash, I gotta get some more spray wax and some more car wash. So I gotta see what I'm gonna do with that. And all right, let me actually pop the hood because I know it got some residue. You know what I mean? And that's the little things right there I look at, you know, when somebody's doing a service or doing some work. You basically pay for what you get. So you see right here, see all that residue that these guys didn't clean? You pay for what you get. Now look at little things like that. I shouldn't have to tell you. You know what I mean? Pop the hood, wipe that, do that. But it is what it is. This is the little extra stuff I gotta do when, you know. So that's how I will not go back because of things like that. Like pop the hood, wipe, because you already know all this residue and dust basically gets all over the place. But I handle that. I'll definitely handle that. So, and things like, you know, I know they ain't open the trunk either, right? So you're gonna see residue. Well, I don't see no residue. They should have opened the trunk and basically wiped around whatever, but they didn't do that. Oh man. So it's all good. Alright, but I guess I gotta do the finishing touches, but for what it is, I mean, as I said, it was something quick. As I said, because of the fact that the rain. So I said, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, yo, it's gonna rain today. So before it rained, let me actually go and let me find the spot. Good thing I ain't go to the other spot because the other spot is farther. And I got it done. You know what I mean? I got it done. So when I give it its next wash, then y'all gonna really see, you know, I'm gonna use some reputable what you call it? So hold on, I gotta wipe the lens of my camera. I think some oil got on that, people, because I can see the little. Oh, there we go. So I don't think. Hold on, I gotta wipe it again. I gotta buff it out. There we go. So yeah, and then the spray wax. You know what I mean? It had the Rick Ross on it. Maybe I do a Rick Ross part 3 now because I just got a compound sodomized and I'm not even think they did a polish buff on it, man. I think them guys were like running out of time, but they just did a good sodomize and they did like another whatever the fuck they did, whatever. But all right, I just got that done, got that out the way. So next, I got the rotors finally, and the pads should be coming tomorrow. So that's another great thing. Thinking about maybe just bleeding off the dirty brake fluid from, you know, the system. I did a little bit before, but and then basically it's just for me to I wanted to do, but they charge about $170, which is not bad. I wanted them to do the carpet, but I got the carpet covered, but the peanut butter joint, I don't know, man. Whoever had this joint before, I bought a machine to do it, but I guess it didn't do such a great job. But if I want it done, I need all like the sides and. But you know what? I'm gonna hold off on all of that. I think I'm gonna do my own little, do it what I got and whatever. I wanted to do that shit in the back right there, where I don't know if y'all can see it. Kind of got like a watermark, so. I think that was due from something with the sunroof. I heard when the drain is clogged, it runs back there and settles. But I actually did clean the sunroof drain, which I think I'm gonna clean again. Cause as I said, this was outside, I was getting all kind of debris and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna actually hit the drains again. I gotta hit it on a box Chevy also, where you know all the stuff in the trees and whatever. So, all right. But other than that, I'm gonna wrap this video up. If you're new to the channel, look at the back end videos. And we just got Renzel, basically rubbing compound, sodomized, and they wash stick in, and I don't know what else, but the work was 90% because they ain't popped the hood and they ain't clean up all the extra residue. They ain't do the jabs. You know what I mean? So I look at all them things like that when they, complete. But I guess the rain and I heard they was told to, they shut the car wash down. They told the people to go home. The few guys, they told them to stay back to finish up Renzel, and that's how that went. So, yeah. All right, so I'll tap back in. No, I ain't gonna tap back in. This is the end of the video, people. So, definitely like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.